Praveen, you look totally messed up. What happened?
My pipeline is a nightmare. I have got tasks for every single source, and some should only run if certain conditions are met. It's a mess.
Sounds like you need two magical tools, for each and if else.
Magic tools?
Yes. For each, let you loop over multiple items like tables or files without creating a separate task for each one. And if else, add conditions so your task only run when it actually needs to.
So instead of 20 messy tasks, I can have a couple of smart ones.
Exactly, clean, efficient, and easy to use.
Workflows often need to take different paths based on conditions. Manually creating separate flows for each scenario is inefficient. Here we demonstrate how an if-else task can dynamically route execution. The first task is prepare data, which takes an input parameter. Based on this input, it decides whether the workflow should continue. This output is then passed to the if-else task for routing. The if-else task evaluates the output from prepared data. If the status is success, it triggers the process notebook. If the status is fail, it triggers the end task. This lets the workflow automatically flow the correct path. When the pipeline runs, the process notebook executes if the condition is met. Otherwise, the end task runs. This shows dynamic if-else routing, making the workflow smarter and easier to manage. Suppose I need to run my workflow for multiple dates. Handling each date manually is inefficient, and creating separate tasks for every date is time consuming. I added a for each task that takes a list of dates. This loop iterates automatically over every date and passes it downstream. Now, instead of multiple tasks, every runs dynamically based on this list. Inside the loop, the getRunDay notebook extracts the weekday for the current date. Then, an if-else condition checks the day. If it's Sunday, the flow goes to the process data notebook. If it's any other day, it goes to the skip data notebook. This makes the workflow decide automatically for each date. When the pipeline runs, each date is processed one by one. Updating the date list is enough, and the entire workflow adapts instantly.
That's a lifesaver.
Told you, in pipeline less is more.